All right. I'm just gonna sit here for this for a minute. I actually don't remember much about this upcoming dungeon. Oh, Brenamania, thank you for streaming, or thank you for hosting. I've actually never had to say that before, so thank you for that. And also for following, which I saw you had done earlier. Usually I have a cat here, but he is not hanging out quite yet. Hey, Gabraham. I am just getting started here. But I'm finally making some decent progress on this. Here he comes. Come on, Red. Alright. So I am at the 3rd dungeon in this now. Which, if I recall, is where things actually get real. Alright. Red can. Okay, and nope, that's not what I meant to do at all. Two shoulder buttons throws me every time. He's very intrigued by the microphone cable right now. I remember when I first played this being really excited by the fact that I could bring the boat into the dungeon. This isn't working out. Not quite. Interesting. So Link kind of drops the statue behind him. So I need to stand about there. There we go. Of course you do. Hope that box stays in position. Yes. All right. Probably shouldn't have done that before I figured out what was needed in this room. Okay. Oh man, I love how he leans when he's carrying this. That's a really cool effect, actually. And they didn't need to do that. That's just attention to detail right there. Alright, so it's gonna be right about here. Yep. I think I can float long enough to make it to the store. Yeah. Alright, so obviously this room calls for bombs. Hey, look at what I have. Of course, the trouble is uh-oh. Okay, the boxes are still okay. All right. This I'm going to need to use 2 boxes. That's just what it comes down to. One box will have to be sacrificed. Don't even think about it. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Oh, that's just disappointing. That's good, because there weren't enough of these in this room. You know, I really needed one more to complete the collection. I'm going to do all this work to see what's in that other pot. There's going to be nothing. I mean, what could it be? At best, it's a fairy, which I don't need. But, you know, I started this journey, and I'm going to finish it now. Nope, not like that. I'm making it into this last cubby hole. Even though it's going to take another 60 seconds out of my life to get there. Oh, there's 2 pots. Well. What a fortune. We're still doing this. I hope you realize. Alright. Okay. Actually, that's alright. There's nothing here, right? I didn't think so. Okay. Let's get in our boat and do something useful now. There's my map. Nope. What? There's treasure? Or is that the thing? Oh yeah, it's just that thing. Okay. We got to save boat. Oh, did they change the lighting from the original version? It's been so long, I forget. Interesting. I wonder if there are like side-by-side comparisons that you can get. I'm sure people have done that. Yeah, I haven't played the original since 2007, so like I'm aware that this is HD, whatever that means, but I haven't really been able to tell the difference. And I mean, part of that is that the original game looked really good on its own. See, I'm going to need to be able to run in a straight line, first of all. I blame the Wii U gamepad, which is not ideal for any of what's going on here. Okay. So these all need to be spaced differently. Alright, so the space between this and this is actually the ideal. So this needs to be one further. This needs to be two further. This needs to be gone. And I need to line up correctly. There we go. Alright, now we're ready. Yeah, I remember in general what the dungeons are in this game, but not really what they looked like. I'm gonna wait till the next cycle. And then at some point here, I want to do Twilight Princess HD, which I also have and have never opened because it came with a cool figure. And Nintendo knows how to get me to pre-order things. Yeah, see, I have no idea which one the one with all the fog is. I know there's one based on Earth, and I know there's one based on Wind. And I know that the one with Earth has Redead in it. That's pretty much where my knowledge begins and ends at this point. That's what I figured, you know? Fog and zombies go together. That was just unnecessary. But yeah, with Twilight Princess, I have even less memory of what the dungeons are. Like, I remember one boss from that game. And I think that's about it. That's the exit. I don't want to go in there. Yeah, I remember... I don't know, I remember the one that is like a house. Yeah. That's the weird thing about Twilight Princess, is that it didn't seem to do anything wrong. It's just not more than the sum of its parts at any point. Like, I remember there were all these side characters that had cool designs, but the writing for them was not very interesting. Yeah. No, I did like the ending fight in Twilight Princess. I think that was the only part that I enjoyed. Like when you're out on the field and you're that had a properly epic tone to it that I enjoyed. I mean, it's nothing on the ending to this, but yeah, I'm gonna get there. But I do want to refamiliarize myself with Twilight Princess. I do think it's probably still more enjoyable than Skyward Sword, which I was not fond of Skyward Sword. I mean, they're gonna do Ganon. It's a Zelda game. It's just like Mario is always gonna be Bowser. I mean, well, the problem is they didn't really give it stakes in any interesting way. And yeah, it does do the bad thing where it tries to fake out and say, oh, we're not going to have Ganon this time. And then halfway through goes, oh, wait, Ganon. So I'll give you that. Relocate this here. God forbid Red is off camera for any amount of time. But yeah, there are things that I really like about Twilight Princess, and then things that just fell flat. But like the other antagonist, Zant, is just super dull. I don't think I can do anything with this yet. No. So be it. Yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't feel like Zant had enough personality to him to be interesting. Alright, so far this dungeon has exactly one enemy type in it. He's got personality in this game. And I love it. Yeah, I feel like he could have been good if they did more with him. But they didn't. But still, it had good dungeons, and that is more than 50% of what makes a good Zelda game in the end. Hang on. I am not good at boat controlling. Of course. Yeah, anytime you're not in a dungeon in Twilight Princess, it's pretty much a bore. And they tried. Like, they really tried to have interesting characters in that game. And it fell flat. They're not memorable. Like, I'll say this for Skyward Sword. There's a lot of things that annoy me about it, but it had some memorable characters. Freaking Groose. I remember Groose. I didn't like him, but I remember him. You don't remember, however you say it, Giram, the bad guy sword dude? Oh, this is going to get annoying. Yes, but he's both literally and figuratively a tool, and I appreciate the irony. But yeah, it is a deeply flawed game. But for all that, it is still a Zelda game and better than many games that are trying to be Zelda. But there's no arguing that the series is on a downward trend after this one. Yeah, it felt very disconnected and empty. Like the fact that you just had these 3 discrete areas that were only connected by the sky, that annoyed me. Yeah, I mean, that's not saying much. Oh god, the whip. Yeah, the bazaar was kind of fun. Hey, little buddy. Yeah, and it felt even emptier than the hub in this. Like, I think that's what they were going for, is like the Great Sea from this game. But for whatever reason, it does not feel anywhere near as alive. Oh yeah, okay. I remember what needs to happen here. Kind of. Okay, actually not at all. And not even much of a world. Like, really, it's a lot of pirates and then Beetle ship every once in a while. And then Windfall Island and the woods and Dragonfall. Or Dragon Roost. Where do I even put this now? Cat, you confound me. Yeah. The islands made more sense, and honestly, I think the grid structure helped a lot. Whereas the sky is just kind of random. Oh, yeah. Well, there's the pumpkin place. Nope. Yeah, it's not anywhere near as good. No atmosphere. That's okay. I'm gonna give you that one. Yeah, see, like, this room is clever. That took me a little while to figure out, and I've played it before. I mean, I think the reality is I will keep playing Zelda games because they're still doing the thing I want them to do most. But all the other stuff has gotten increasingly grating. I need to do this where I can see it. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, I don't know what to get excited about with Breath of the Wild yet. It's like, okay, you can set things on fire. Maybe I've missed something. Let's go this way. I don't know. I'm worried that they will substitute a free world for bothering to make any of it feel interesting. I mean, if the last couple of weeks have taught us anything, it should be that you can have a big open world, but if there's nothing to do in it, it's not going to be worth much. That was a dig at No Man's Sky. But yeah, that's my concern, is that it will be a big, open, empty world with some Zelda dungeons in it. It will basically be the sky from Skyward Sword, but on land. And like maybe it'll be good, but I have reached the point where I am tempering my expectations of Zelda games. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm all for an open world, but I need there to be something in it. And they haven't shown me what's in it yet. Like, if it's as empty as the Skyward Sword sky, I'm really concerned. Alright. Yeah, but that's still fun for like a day. Alright, I need to bring a statue in here, don't I? I have no clue how I'm going to manage that. Like, Majora's Mask is still my #1 game in terms of Zelda game outside of dungeons. Because the dungeons in that game are just alright. But everything outside the dungeons is amazing and awesome and fun. And they've never gotten to that level of depth with the characters in the world again. This one comes close, but it's still not, it's not at that level. I mean, if you just mean because of the 3-day loop, I don't think that's fair. Because even in one day, you get a lot of depth and intriguing interactions with that world and those characters. Like, it's just better writing at the end of the day. Okay. I don't know if we know what Breath of the Wild is about yet. But I guess this is... It all remains to be seen what it ends up being, but I'm worried that what we've seen is the whole game. I guess I'm just pessimistic about Zelda games now. Which is a really, really sad place to be, actually. Oh, see, I'm not nearly as excited about running around, climbing up mountains and setting things on fire. Does that door stay open? No. Well, does in the trailers. Wow, okay. I am legitimately stumped in this room at the moment. But I think there's another turn I can go back and check out. I mean, the Elder Scrolls games, you can climb anything. Minecraft, you can climb anything. I don't feel like that's... The fact that it's new to a Zelda game doesn't make me feel like I'm ready to give it a free pass just yet. Yeah, but you can jump up like any mountain once you've leveled up skills sufficiently. Like, pretty much any mountain in the game, you can climb it. But once you get up there, it's a mountain. Or like, look at the Assassin's Creed games, where you're given a huge city and you can climb any building. But once you've climbed one building, you've climbed them all pretty much. I mean, I think there will still be that to some degree in Breath of the Wild. Because if you just let everything be procedurally generated, like, you'll get dead ends. And if you make absolutely every surface climbable, then there's no challenge to it. Yeah, but then what's the goal? It's just to climb every surface in the game? I don't know, I shouldn't be so negative about it. I am happy that it is exciting to you. I am reserving my judgment for the moment. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So you mean more the freedom of the moveset? Yes. Okay. That's what I was forgetting. I got too wrapped up talking about Zelda. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna buy it regardless. They have cost me some goodwill, but they have not cost me enough goodwill yet to make me stop buying Zelda games. They would have to go much farther to get me to stop buying Zelda games. I have a little bit too much nostalgia tied up in this series. Yeah, I've stopped getting excited about freedom, I guess. What do you want, boat? Like, my biggest concern with Breath of the Wild is that the world is going to feel empty. And if it feels empty, I'm not going to have fun no matter how interesting moving through it is. It is a doggy man. I would like your sword. There we go. So yeah, what I'm really waiting to see with Breath of the Wild is like towns, characters, and then also dungeons. If they show me that, I will run around setting things on fire and climbing mountains all day long. Oh, see, that concerns me a lot, then. I will still buy it, but... Like, I'm not sure. just don't mind. I don't necessarily want a Zelda game to feel lonely to me in the same way that I want a Metroid game to feel lonely. Oh yeah, no, if you go back to like the top-down Zeldas, it's almost a different thing. But I don't necessarily want to play a big 3D version of that. Because, I mean, let's be honest, most of the latter games are much better than the first game. And that's not just because it has prettier graphics. Yeah, I mean, this is all subjective at the end of the day. Oh, see, I've never cared about the dungeon order. I mean, they do that in the new mobile one in Link Between Worlds, and I thought that was fantastic. But that's never been something that I've looked at as, oh man, this game would be so much better if I could tackle the dungeons in a non-linear order. Although I have done that. I have done that in Ocarina of Time. Where I've tackled the dungeons. I mean, in that game, it very obviously leads you in a certain order. But you can do them out of order. Yeah, my concern with non-linearity of an entire game is that it gets very hard to do pacing, both of story and of challenge. I was actually talking about this on Lauren's channel the other day, or yesterday. The 2008 Prince of Persia game has this problem, where it's non-linear, but because of that, the challenge of the game never really ramps up. All of the areas are about the same difficulty. What did I even come in here for? So then the power set isn't non-linear. Oh, bat. Not cool. Yeah, I suppose it comes down to what one considers their ideal Zelda. For me, it's pretty much Majora's Mask, with maybe more dungeon gameplay. Like, I really like a story and lore-heavy Zelda. Oh, these bats. But it's also probably the least like the original. At least in the ways that we've been discussing. Yeah. There were definitely some conventions they should have held on to. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I'm really not sure what Nintendo's doing these days. But that's nothing new. They're a mercurial company, given to very strange decisions. I would say I am anti-Nintendo, but pro-Nintendo properties. They seem to continue to occasionally make good games to spite themselves. Like, the most out of left field thing they've done recently for me was Mario Maker, which is super fun. And not at all what I would have expected of them. Well, and then like I was saying, Link Between Worlds proved that they still have people there who just know how to turn out a great Zelda game. Then they also do things which do not make sense. Oh yeah, but I think that's been mostly up to, what you call it, Niantic. Yeah, but if you, like, when I looked it up, their stocks had been that high, like, 2 years ago. It wasn't a historic high by any means. Well, that was worth a try. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that hinges on what exactly the NX is. And I expect it to be something completely ridiculous. Like, there are people who expect it to be a system more powerful than the PS4. I don't think it will be more powerful than the PS3. I think it will be, at best, on par with last generation systems. Yeah, my only prediction is that whatever it is, it will be weird. It will be weird in the way that the 3DS was at first. Or not the... Well, yes, the 3DS, but also the original DS. Like, when they were doing so well with the GBA, and then they said, okay, but here's this thing with 3 screens. Or 2 screen, whatever. However many screens it had. It was a lot of screens. It was more screens than seemed necessary at the time. I mean, it still works out for them fairly often. But it's always baffling when it does. Yeah, I mean, there have been games that have put it to good use. But they've definitely been in the minority. The Wii was successful, but I didn't like it. Like, honestly, I think I found more good Wii U games than Wii games to play. It's good that this just repops. Yeah, and then you've got the 2 Mario Galaxies. We're not going to count Twilight Princess. That's not what was needed. Yeah, I enjoyed the single player mode for what it was, but yeah. Oh, the Wii Punch-Out's actually a lot of fun. I had a great deal of fun with that. It's good. It's really good, and it's also got some really fantastic animation. Yeah, something like that. I've heard that Dokapon Kingdom is really good, but I never played it. I'm trying to remember what Wii games I even have. I think that's probably it. And like, even though Corruption was good, it's definitely the weakest of the Metroid Prime games. Which still isn't saying much. Yeah, the Wii U doesn't have... Yeah, Pikmin, Mario... maybe. Mario Kart 8's really good. Mario Maker. Why is this block here? Oh. Ah, this game. Yeah, that was an interesting one, because you haven't had to use that this whole dungeon. So I kept trying to... Well, it's that, and also, like, I'm kind of wrapped up in talking about Nintendo games. And just not thinking about the game as much. Like, when I'm not solving puzzles, there's a lot of Zelda tasks that I can do by heart. I know that sound. It is Toucan Sam. Yeah, all of the enemies in this are silly looking in their own way. I mean, you've from the moblins that are giant warthogs. And then you've got the dog iron knuckles. But I think the designs in this game still work. And I think they show a lot of liveliness to them. Like, I could watch that moblin just like walk around all day because there's so much emotion to it. Yeah, I do however like that they brought back the old Wizrobe sound, which I don't think they did in Majora's Mask. So that's cool. Yeah, everything in this game just looks great. Yeah, that's the weak point, definitely. Alright. Well, and see, I thought there's a point coming up here where I thought that's what was going to happen. Alright. And I've heard that there actually is some cut content from this game. There we go. Alright, still have everything. Got a fairy and soup, so I don't need healing items. Alright. Let's do this. I don't remember this boss, but it looks like some hands. Move it again, Red. Nope, nope. I blame the cat for that. That was all him. Finicky feline. I don't know if I have enough arrows for this. I definitely don't have enough arrows for this. The game knows I don't have enough arrows for this. Yeah. If there's one thing Nintendo loves, it's a boss that has disembodied hands. It done what? Andross, Bongo Bongo, this, iRock in Super Mario 64. I feel like there's at least one Metroid boss that's disembodied hands too, and I just can't think of it. Oh, don't forget the Smash Brothers games. That's just good fun there. Yeah, I'd have to think. I don't remember the Metroid bosses super well, aside from like the classic ones, like Ridley and Kraid. Like all the, I don't remember the fusion bosses. Although I doubt they are. Like, if anywhere, it would be one of the Metroid Prime bosses, I would think. Hmm. Yeah, see, I've only ever played those once. I think I've played the first Prime twice. Maybe I've played Echoes twice, I'm not sure. Yeah, see, look at all the emotion they get out of this Link. Like, this Link is hilarious. I love Toon Link. You know who I don't love? The Boost Guardian. The Spider Guardian, at least, I thought was interesting. Like, I liked the battles that weren't just traditional boss battles. It's definitely stressful, but at least it was unique. Oh, hi, Brandy. Yes, there's Cat Butt. It's actually not that long an explanation, boat. But yeah, the Boost Guardian in Metroid Prime 2, I just wanted to die. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I forgot. I knew I was coming down here. I forgot about the frozen battle. So cool. Yeah, it's definitely bleak. In a very real sense, it is a post-apocalyptic Zelda game. It's basically Waterworld, minus Kevin Costner. Or maybe the boat is Kevin Costner? I don't know. I do wish you saw actual, like, knights fighting these guys. That would be cool. Instead, they're all just kind of hanging out. As we all are. All right. He's going to move over here and give himself a bath. And of course, he's going to move back over. Let's build a Triforce. This seems needlessly tiresome. It's not like there's any surprise to the shape we are making. What's it gonna be, you guys? What is this strange design? All right. Always gotta have this scene. Oh, I love this rendition of the Ganon Tower theme too. Or no, not the Ganon, but the Hyrule Castle theme from Link to the Past. I always feel a little sad for Link's previous sword when he picks up the Master Sword. It's just discarded. I don't think I actually need to bother with any of these. Nope, I do. Okay. Let's deal with them. You guys don't want to know what I have now. That was pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't quite picked up the controls for this game on the Wii U. Part of it is because the like on the GameCube, the A button is a lot more prominent. Good job, Mob One. Nope, there's still one more guy. Two more guys. They're not good at close quarters. He gets plenty of scratches. Oh, I guess I didn't go out this door, did I? Not that I can do anything, but it's cool to look at. But yeah, see, this is exactly where I thought that the game was about to open up. And there would be a second map to explore, like there often is in a Zelda game. And there would be more dungeons. There would be like 6 more dungeons. But then, no, it's this nonsense. Like, why even have this screen here? Like, I hate staring off into all this land that I can't do anything about. What's in that tower? We'll never know. Because always before, that's been the, like, if you looked at A Link to the Past or Ocarina, the structure was to have a map that had about 3 dungeons in it. And then after that, you got to a new map, and there was like twice as many dungeons. But this game chose not to do that. Yeah, I know you're tired, Boat. I'm tired too. Yeah. But, like, given the structure, that's where I thought it was going. Alright, I am gonna, I think, save now. And leave this for next week. Which I'm going to be running this a little later than normal next Wednesday because I'll be seeing a movie in the evening. But it shouldn't be too much later. It might be like an hour later. So, yeah. More of this next Wednesday. I want to play more of Longest Journey still. I've been doing that on Sundays. I want to get back and play more of another Metroid 2 remake. That's really good. It is a 2D Metroid game that feels very professionally made. I don't know, there's lots of games I want to stream, and I don't have time to do them, but I've got a list. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm glad my last stream was kind of barren because I had, well, A, people didn't really stop in, but also I didn't have the chat working. So I didn't even see half the time when people were talking. So that was disappointing. So it's good to have people coming and hanging out. But yeah, I'm going to shut this down for now, and I will play more next week. Thanks for hanging out and watching. And good night. Move, Red. Say good night, Red.